What's up? It's your boy RayRay.
It's your boy AR. We on the sit down. I need y'all niggas to tap the fuck in,
man.
Yeah. What the fuck?
RayRay, hand me that AR.
I've been jamming all day. All of my dogs are with me always. If problems ever come around my way, they won't call away. They won't call away, yeah.
What's the word, man?
What's poppin'?
What's up, big guy?
Alright, so tell us who you are and what you do for the people that don't know.
Shit, we RayRay and AR producers and super producers, top 10 Billboard producers.
Yeah. All that.
St. Louis, Missouri, man.
Very on.
Yeah, you know.
You see
Okay.
all that shit.
Yeah.
So if I ask you, man, how did you guys meet? I know you guys producers. How did you guys meet?
Someone who was born.
You got that birth. Goddamn.
Yeah, we blood brothers. We a year apart, so everybody want to keep wondering. Yeah, we all brothers.
We actually are brothers.
Okay, yeah, because I know that was kind of up in the air. Like people kind of, it's like, you know what I'm saying, people call each other brothers. They actually be so close to each other, but you guys are biologically, right?
Yes.
Everybody
Same mama and daddy.
Yeah, everybody.
And we got a little brother look just like both of us. Shit.
Okay, so going back to it, man, you said that you guys are producers and super producers. If I can ask you, how exactly did it all come about?
Shit, for real, RayRay was the one who really got us started in this shit. Like, he was on some, man, cause I ain't gonna lie, before we started producing, bro, we was just selling chips to that school, like, making money to buy Jordans and shit. We had jobs and shit, but we was just, we was just real big on getting paper to buy shoes and shit like that. Like, that's the type of shit that we was on and shit, so.
Yeah, I just don't know. When we was, I was 16, you was 17. I just came to high school with shit like that.
Yeah.
And we would just, I don't know, I just always loved music. And I always wonder, you know, how to make the shit or how it really goes behind the scenes. And producer stuck out to me. So that's why we really got into that.
For real, I was on some like shit. I know how to get the program, fuck it, we can get it for free, we can try.
Yeah, so
everything legal now, we got everything legal now, but at the time we was like, fuck it, we gonna try.
So, let me ask you, when did you guys start? When did you guys start producing? Where you feel like you guys locked in on it, or even, you know what I'm saying, was you doing those few little test runs? You know how people are starting to see is like, when did you guys feel like you started?
It was in the beginning where we had to learn the program first. You can't just jump into producing. It ain't just about just making beats.
Yeah, it was like 2016, 2015 and shit. Like, that's when we really was like, all right, we gonna lock this shit in.
Learn how to make the software, learn how to use the software, you know, what does what sounds like what, how to mix a beat properly, all that type of shit. So that's how we really started. And it took a little minute to really learn it and to really make beats and to really know what the fuck is going on with it.
Okay. So now so if I can ask you, man, what producers, you know what I'm saying? What, if you could say a producer influenced you, what producer would you say influenced you pretty much growing up, or who work did you really could you say you took after?
Shit, 3-6, goddamn me,
Metro, Southside,
TM, goddamn.
For real, you know, Neptunes.
Timberland for sure.
Timberland for sure.
Goddamn.
You got even shit Spud, City Spud from her.
Yeah, City. Ain't gonna lie, when City Spud tapped in with us, like he really showed us some shit. Like,
it was a lot of records I didn't know he didn't even do, but he wrote and produced on like hits that's in movies still today. So that's just inspiring itself.
Definitely. So with that, going back to that, man, if I can ask you, what notable work, you know what I'm saying? I know like you guys on the Billboard, you got some big work out there, man, you know what I'm saying? For the people that do know, but for those that don't know, what's some of that work out there, you know what I'm saying, that you can point out to, you know what I'm saying, that or artists that you feel like you worked with that pretty much that's out there that people may not know about?
We got Riley. We did Destiny's Child on his project. We got Big Weezy's No Genre.
No Genre
project.
Go listen to that now.
Yeah, you can stream it everywhere. That motherfucker going crazy. We working on LA Foes, Crack His Head. We produced that. It's his latest single that's out. Like motherfucker like 50K on YouTube. So we work with a lot of artists from from St. Louis rather, and shit. Just
even out of town, artists from Atlanta named Janella work with. Her name Tyler Rain from LA work with her as well.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of artists. Those like another one, Brandy Hayes, she R&B artist from LA as well. So
alright. So if I can ask, who you feel like was the first artist that you guys felt like that got you noticed, that got you there? I can't necessarily say recognition, but you know what I'm saying, pretty much.
I don't know, I feel like everybody know us from the Lil Kel stuff and the Boulevard. I just feel like we still working on that. And it really got that real connection. Artists that we working with now is Weezy. So I feel like that's the only artist that really building the real sound. We already been working with Kel since like beginning before any design other stuff. So but that was just that was R&B work, you know, when we chopped to trap word and all that type of stuff. Weezy's the artist that really put that stamp on it. He was one of like a future.
For sure, that's dope, man. Yeah, I noticed. Like I do my homework, man. I look into a lot of stuff, man. So that's tough. That's definitely dope, man. If I can ask you, as far as like, if you feel like St. Louis has a sound, would you say that St. Louis has a sound, or is it just like all over the place? What would you feel like it's like, if you could say it had a sound exactly?
I definitely feel like we have a sound, but we kind of stuck in the middle. So it's kind of like, it's hard to differentiate what a sound is in our specific spot. Because it's like, shit, you go 2 seconds to, you know, to the right, you in Tennessee dancing there, and it's a whole sound over there. And you go somewhere to, you know, Chicago, it's a sound over there. So we got a sound, but I don't feel like that fully represents us as a whole. And
it sounds up there. We work with so many artists, the R&B, the pop, that's down here. Surprising people really don't know about. So it's just, sound.
Okay, so like you outside of rap music, you produce R&B and music stuff too, also, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I can ask you, man, what about the scenes being a producer, not just, you know what I'm saying, maybe in the St. Louis area, just, you know what I'm saying, in a whole, what would you say the scene is like being a producer?
Shit, it's hard if you locked in for real, like, and you got, like, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't met some people through producing, like, that we consider family, like, legit family, so it's like, shit, once you tapped in, like, you know, producers help each other out, it don't just be, you know, just a bunch of closed off ass people on computers, like, niggas got real lives, so niggas actually, and I ain't gonna lie, nowadays, shit, we damn near got more status than some of the artists, you know, no disrespect, but shit, niggas know what's going on, so, like, producers are being able to be in that light now where it's like, shit, I know I want real beats, not because there's such and such rap on them, but because I'm seeing him, I'm seeing what's going on.
Right.
So it's like,
it's cool. It becomes where I feel like some producers is getting just not the sound wise. Like a lot of producers miss on what's the sound of, because you know you got back then like Timbaland and Pharrell and Kanye and all them. They came in with a different sound. So I feel like some producers get that misunderstood as well. But the producer community, they ain't bad. It's good. It just depends on who you work with.
If I can ask you, as far as like you said, you guys produce, if there's anybody like you would like to work with, or that you feel like probably like I said, yeah, who would you like to work with, as far as who's out there, upcoming artists, or that you feel like you pretty much could work with?
Shit, Sade, for sure. Sade and Erykah Badu, for sure.
Yeah, Kanye. I don't know, Future.
Oh yeah, like you know, of course, like the people that surround understand hip hop, but like
a lot of a lot of pop artists as well that we like to work with. I forgot the damn names, but a lot of pop artists. You got a bunch of R&B like her. That was the new girl. She said the new R&B song that's going crazy. She just went. Yeah, she just went BT with her.
She crazy.
Shit, whatever.
The dude, what's my boy name? Lucky Day.
Yeah, Lucky Day, him.
We be bumping the fuck out that. What's that song?
You got me.
What's the dude who the new kid that just got signed to
R&B?
Yeah, the new kid that just got signed with Warner. I forgot the dude's name, but this is a new kid out of New York, I believe, going crazy. Rory, that's his name.
Oh yeah.
That dude going crazy.
You know?
Yeah.
You got like OGs in the game like Pharrell, producers, stuff like that. I don't Timbaland, you know, producers we can collab with.
For sure.
Shit, tap in DJ Khaled, him too.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, people like that, definitely want to tap in with them.
Yeah, I'll let, man. That's why it's like, I feel like that's pretty much why I wanted to start doing this, man, interviewing people, man, because there's a lot of stuff that in people's mind that, you know what I'm saying, is in their mind, all the people around them may know, but not everybody, so everybody else out there might know, man. So, I mean, actually, man, as far as fashion goes, man, what does fashion styles like? You feel like you're more of a designer type shoe, or you might throw some J's on? I want to ask you about you guys' style of dress.
Shit, for real, it's all over the place. Cause to be honest, there was a point where we didn't have none of that shit, you know. So it was like now we got the means, we got, you know, access able, and sometimes people send us shit, hard streetwear shit. So
yeah,
but that shit fire, we gonna wear it. It ain't gotta be designer. We don't give a fuck about that shit. Like,
Cause a lot of designs should be trash.
Yeah,
to be
like,
honest.
They
They
do
just got
some
a
shit,
name.
like some young niggas make some shit that's harder than, you know, these big upcoming brands, big name brands or upcoming brands and shit. Like, you know, so I'm putting that shit on. I'm not worried about
Like a lot of
it.
steward shit. Yeah, the steward should be most of the fire shit. Cause that should be like.
I'm trying to, if I don't know the CEO, I can't physically see the CEO, I'm not trying to make him rich.
Yeah, you gotta
no personal
like
shit.
that. Yeah.
All right, so outside of producing, what else would you say you guys do? So you say you produce, super produce. Like I'm asking outside of that, like you know what I'm saying, real estate or starting a business. Outside of that, what other work would you guys do?
I ain't gonna lie.
Real estate.
We real big into real estate. We love that shit. Like growing up, our peoples, they from the country and shit. They from Tennessee, Alabama, so everybody always had their own land and everything. Yeah. So that's just been, you know.
They learning from nigga money.
Yeah, our big brother, that nigga, boy. Nigga gets right, but he gonna be on your ass, so he gonna get you right for sure.
Yeah, let us know what the hell to do. But definitely real estate as well. We probably get into some clothing design, probably some fashion stuff. Like some runway stuff, I'll probably hop in, different clothing design.
We tap in, get the boys on the motherfucking runway, man.
So definitely, I would definitely tap in and shit like that as well.
Okay, so what's some of those clothing lines that's out there, man? You guys might be rocking, might want people to tap into, man.
Shout out my motherfucking niggas geeked up. Shout out Trap Jumping, man. My niggas going crazy. All St. Louis shit. Make sure you get that last of the leader shit too, man. I ain't got nothing on today, but make sure y'all go with that shit. For sure. My niggas Brilliant Minds, for sure. Come on, man. Everybody St. Louis, for sure.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Shout out for
Kenzo.
Kenzo, all that shit, man.
So if I can ask you guys, like, what do you feel like St. Louis is missing or is lacking of to make the city pretty much be one of those top producing cities as far as like when it comes to producing artists or big artists out of our city?
We just need one in the door.
Yeah, and a lot of motherfuckers gotta understand, like, it's pride. Just put it to the side. Like,
I mean, it's that, and sometimes there's no big label. Like, I'm talking about like a real major. Like, Columbia ain't here. Like, there's certain labels that we need here to really put an artist on board. Because you can be signed to an independent and not go nowhere. You can be signed and literally still be a nobody.
Yeah,
I feel like
to a major.
We just need that person to get a real deal. Or that label, whoever start a label here can get a real, like a QCA start her and get a real deal. And it's over for. You just need to get your foot in the door for the right people and really have the right conversations. And that's all it takes. Because talent is there. Nobody just don't see it as much. That's why we got to fight so hard.
And also, so like, so what you guys saying is like, it's not any big labels here, or is there any here at all?
It's more so like the fact there's nobody that's pushing that button here. You got to think about it. And next door we got Tennessee. We got CMG over there. We got somebody that's pushing the door, pushing the button.
All right, and that's what they're partnering with a major. Like like Atlanta. Well, I said partner with a label.
Partner with a major, It's just the fact that somebody's taking that initiative. That's all.
Edward Mafia, like all of them are partnered with a major. They in the door. They got the foot in the door. They've been on billboards and all that stuff for years. Mm-hmm. That's all we need, and just need that one person to open the door, let everybody sing.
Yeah, it takes sacrifice.
Same thing Kanye did.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you got so many young niggas on that dang Donda too. So many young niggas that's even from Chicago or just from there. Young niggas in general he picked up and just put them on there. They can be background vocals, but they got a credit on there and it makes them be them. They one of them. So now they got their foot in the door. That's all it takes.
You got a couple homies that got placements on Donda too that didn't really have big placements before. Took that shit out the roof. But it's just the fact of giving them the opportunity. Hey, imagine having somebody in St. Louis that's saying, "Hey, yo, little bro, we got one of them top 10 artists that's on there. Come on."
And they got a label. And they got 5-10 artists on there. Now, them niggas big. It just moves right there. They got somebody start a label, they partner with a major. That's all it takes.
It's just help. Just everybody got a facility.
Just take that risk.
Okay. All right, man. So, when did you guys realize, like, okay, this is what, you know what I'm saying, this is what we want to be known for, this is what we want everybody to see, this is what we do? Or what exactly had to happen for you to, you know what I'm saying, for you to realize that that's what you're going to pursue and that's what you guys going to do?
Shit, for me at least, I speak on my own behalf. Shit, when we got that plaque in the mail, like, man, I ain't gonna lie, waiting on FedEx, bro. Man, the whole motherfucking day, bro, I was like, man, this motherfucker need to come up. Like, where the fuck is this UPS nigga, FedEx nigga at? Like, where he at, bro? Like, I need this package, you hear me? So
Right.
it's the whole day, the anticipation, like, you know, just thinking about it, that shit was hard. So we opened that motherfucker just, you know, just to be able to say, we from St. Louis to say some shit like this, bro, and you know how young we are, it's just extremely amazing. So it's just, you know.
I don't know. I'd probably say the same time, around the same time. I could say that's when it really hit us, or hit me, that it was like, yeah, this is really something we want to keep doing and keep striving at, even if when it don't look like it's that. I'd say definitely that point. It was like that.
Okay, what was that play? What song was that?
Look here, pull up.
Pull up. On what is that? Almost, I think it's at 100 streams right now.
Yeah,
on
almost
Spotify.
100 million streams on Spotify right now.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me ask you about school, man. What was school like growing up for you? You guys did any extracurricular activities?
Yeah.
Sports. I'm pretty sure you did music in school, right?
No, we had classes.
Oh, you didn't do music? Okay.
No, we did. We had
We talking like earlier, man. We ain't doing no music.
No, early. No, when we got to high school, that's when we had started the class, though.
Yeah, the class shit though. That shit.
Yeah, when we had started the music class in high school.
Yeah.
That was all. I was all basketball shit. Like after school,
we was already
during
doing
school.
sports and shit, but like after that shit, we had just like, man, I'm tired of playing basketball. I'm tired of playing football and shit. It was like, let me do something that's really gonna make me some, you know, some real structure in my life. Let me do something really gonna, and let me have fun while doing it. Like, cause it was like,
that's what life about.
Yeah, like that's what it's really about. It ain't really, like, this shit ain't about no paper or none of that shit. Like, if you're not doing it, cause you can be making a bunch of paper and be hella unhappy. Like, you got top 10 hits and you fucking sad as fuck. That shit, you know.
Yeah, that's what life about is. It's like being happy with the hell you doing.
Yeah,
Shit. If you're a doctor, you love them. You know, being a doctor, you love helping people.
Right. So you guys love doing your work.
Yeah,
You gotta have purpose with this shit.
Right.
So you feel like, if I can ask you, like, do you feel like that's what makes you guys really want to go so hard? Because it's like, you really got a passion for it.
Yeah, definitely. You gotta have a passion for it because you're not gonna put up any of the bullcrap coming in. And none of this stuff is easy.
None of this shit. Hell no.
And it still ain't easy, even with having a plaque, good work, like it don't.
You still gotta work, bro.
Still gotta work. Still gotta. But you see what the hell Kanye went through? Kanye had to go through that, and still someone had to go through that, bro. You ain't got nothing else coming.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That whole little documentary, the docu-series, or rather, that shit showed me, bro, like, I don't give a fuck who you is, who you are, rather, like, bro, Kanye, he went through it. Keep doing your thing.
They can get what
You know what I'm saying? They weren't worried about shit that Kanye was saying. Like, they was not worried about shit at the time. Certain select few people on that docu-series, if you watch it type shit, like, motherfuckers weren't paying attention. So when they double back and see what was going on, it's like, all right,
you gotta
you
believe in yourself, believe in your sound. Like, you don't gotta go stoop to nobody else's level, no sound like somebody else that's already popping on the radio, sound like these people already, because you just gonna blend in, gonna be probably 2 years max at your career, and everything did. Like, be yourself, keep your own sound. That's why you got Travis Scott still up there. That's what you got, like a Lil Wayne. That's what you got Drake. That's what you got them type of artists up there because they got their own sound and they still killing shit.
Gotta bite nothing because they created their own situation.
Right.
Okay, so if I can ask you, mention as you just said, bite. That was the next time I was about to bring up. How do you feel like when artists or you know what I'm saying, producers or whatever they bring up that term, someone is biting? They're biting their style. They're biting how they're producing. They're biting like. If you can say, you know what I'm saying, how you feel about that, what exactly would you say, like, is, like, how you feel about that?
I definitely feel like, shit, producing-wise, like, I'm tired of, I ain't gonna say, like, I don't know, I'm just tired of certain sounds, like, you know, certain shit is just, like, leave that shit up to them, you know, whatever, like, leave that shit up to the founders of that shit, like, whoever sound that is, leave that shit up to them, like, if it's a certain wave, don't go to a wave just because it's a wave, bro. Keep that shit authentic to yourself, like.
I feel like that's what a lot of these artists and a lot of stuff, even producers. Like, ain't nothing wrong with like getting influenced by other producers. Like, come on, that Southside Note on like the dark, you know, that trap shit, the stuff that they started, Lex Luthor and all that. Like, we understand you can get influenced by that because we are as well, because we're hearing some of our beats. But we don't just sound our exact same. Everything they use on snares, on all that. Like, don't even have to do that. You can be influenced by it. You can be inspired by it. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't take. You just learn with that.
For sure. So if it is, say for instance, there is someone else and that's pretty much, you know what I'm saying, coming up or starting to do something, you know, sort of a wave of music or how they produce some music. Do you feel like necessarily they should pay homage, or how you feel like, you know what I'm saying, they should actually come along with that because, like I said, like I mean, someone coming off doing something like that, they're not just gonna come out just direct and say, "Yo, I started doing this because I like the way this person do it." Or I literally took my flow or my style or my way of producing stuff is because I watched this person or I, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. Like how you like.
I feel like shit, as you going up on your journey, just make sure it's known that I ain't necessarily saying like you just said as far as them knowing like, oh, this is the person I was looking up to, but let them know like, whenever you get on that mic, whenever it makes sense, whenever you standing in front of people that got a voice, make sure you tap in. If anybody asks who are your influences, make sure that's the first person you mention. Just show gratitude, appreciation. Like, just as long as the motherfucker know you really genuinely fuck with them, that's all they care about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's like
saying?
you gotta be in love with the craft. You gotta love the game of it. You gotta pay homage to ones that was behind you, because without them, none of this stuff would be out. Any drum kits or loops or melodies, any of that stuff wouldn't be around. So you gotta definitely pay homage to them, because without them, it wouldn't be you.
Yeah, like certain shit new now, but like,
yeah, it took like a lot of like all this, you know, try study snares and stuff, all that. All that shit was like old 3-6 shit, like UGK and all them.
Mm-hmm.
You got damn, what was that? Outkast, like shit, like people like them. That sounds and that swag and that type of rapper that flows like that. It came from them. So why not, you know, pay homage and show them love definitely. It's just
okay. So sound like you guys got a pretty broad genre of music, man. If you was like if you was like you go hop in the car right now, man, what's that genre of music like that just turns on? Is it like some rap? Is it like some R&B, some country, some drill, like, you know what I'm saying? What's that like, you know what I'm saying? You just first hop in the car, it's their go-to song, their go-to genre.
It's called alternative music.
Yeah.
Alternative music, I listen to a lot lately. Alternative and pop, and like hyper pop type of music, certain shit like that. Like the movie soundtrack songs. Like Stranger Things, I just finished the fourth season. Them they soundtrack crazy, like the synth heavy, the pop songs, alternative music. It's definitely, I love that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, like for me, I've been listening to Big Weezy Project Hellas lately. Like I've been bumping the hell out of that shit. Seti Hendrix, I've been bumping his last project that he just dropped. So I just been shit. I've been working with, I've been listening to what's his name, Drake, CLB. Kind of went back to it when it first released and everything. I wasn't really tapped into it, so I just went back for a new listen and shit. Just the production on it is crazy. His new project is hard, but that project definitely is like.
In the beginning, every artist is hungry different. The hunger is way different. The producer hunger is way different.
Yeah, so it's
like you putting your all into every song, every bar. It means something.
Yeah, that's definitely the vibe I was getting on CLB. So him, that certified shit, man, that shit hard, man.
Alright, man, so look, man, we can get ready to wrap it up, man. Last but not least, man, if you can rate this interview, man, honest 1 through 10, man, what was you guys giving, man?
Oh yeah, big 10, man.
10 for
family
sure.
over at the sit down, man. I think it's good with us. For sure.
But everybody go tap in, every artist, producer, everybody tap in,
everybody, man. Tap in on my people for sure.
Definitely.
You biting the lingo. You even biting the lingo. You sniffing the lingo.
He don't know. No way. No way.
Let's go. He's sniffing hot sauce. Give me that.
Oh, get on his ass, bro.
Oh, come on, man.
Wait, do it.
Hey, that don't work.
Hold on, man.
These ain't stomach full. Hey, look, y'all hella funny though.
All them clothes you got on big as hell, boy. No, they're big. You don't wear a 32.
Yes, sir.
Your ass in 20s. Your ass just graduated.
20.
He said, give me a 22 time. Not a size 40, boy. What the fuck is wrong? This is a grown man league over here, boy. Sit your ass back.